Hello, welcome to part 2 of this channel for Genesis chapter 20. Let's dig in. Let's get going. Okay, so now Abraham moved on from there into the region of Negev. So he went from the trees of Mamre to Negev, and lived between Kadesh and Shur for a while and stayed in Gerar, Gerar. And there Abraham said to his wife Sarah, There Abraham said of his wife Sarah, She is my sister. Then Amalek, king of Gerar, sent for Sarah and took her. Oh my gosh, Abraham, you knucklehead. I mean, he does this all the time. He did it in Egypt. He's doing it here. Like, dude, seriously. Okay, so there he is again, wifeless, because she got taken away from him. So then, but God came to Amalek in a dream one night and said to him, this is pretty tense, You are as good as dead because of the woman you have taken. She is a married woman. Whoa. You're as good as dead. Can you imagine dreaming about God or something, and then, hey, you're good as dead for the woman you took. What? So, what does he do? Probably craps himself, and then he goes on and he says, and let's see, he said, and so let's keep going. She is a married woman. Now Amalek had not gone near her, so he didn't even touch her yet. So he said, Lord, will you destroy an innocent nation? Did he not say to me, She is my sister? And didn't she also say, He is my brother? I have done this with a clear conscience, a clean hands. He's like, Lord, they lied to me. They said they were brother and sister. Then God said to him in the dream, Yes, I know you did this with a clear conscience, and so I have kept you from sinning against me. He's kind of like saying, yeah, I know this, and you haven't touched her. Maybe Lord made that happen, but he's like, I'm here now telling you. That is why I did not let you touch her. So he did. He stopped him at one point, supernaturally. Now, return the man's wife, for he is a prophet, and he will pray for you, and you will live. But if you do not return her, you may be sure that you and all yours will die. Early the next morning, Amalek summoned all his officials. He didn't waste any time. He woke up. He's like, go get the woman. It's like, and then he told them all that had happened. They were very much afraid. They were all afraid. It must have been a powerful dream. Then Amalek called Abraham in and said, What have you done to us? How have I wronged you that you have brought such guilt upon me and my kingdom? That's a fair question. Don't you think? You're the king. You take this woman to be your wife. We'll figure out why now, later. Then you sit there and you're like, bring this knucklehead in. Hey, why did you do that to me? Why did you lie to me? Why did you cause this curse upon me now, right? Why did you bring guilt upon my kingdom? You have done these things to me that should not have been done. See, he's like, I didn't do anything to you, and you're doing this to me? It's a rally. It's a rally cry for war, isn't it? And Amalek said to Abraham, What was your reason for doing this? Good question. What's your reason? Tell us, Abraham. Why? And all the officials are there, right? Abraham replied, I said to myself, there is surely no fear of God in this place, and they will kill me because of my wife. So he's saying, they'll want my wife, she's beautiful. The same thing that happened in the same reason in Egypt, right? He was like, they'll think you're pretty and kill me and take you. I mean, was this a thing back then? Was this common for men to do this? I really dig your wife, she's pretty, I'm killing you. And take the wife? I don't know, but that would be scary, wouldn't it? Abraham replied, I said to myself, there is surely no fear of God in this place, and they will kill me because of my wife. Besides, she really is my sister, the daughter of my father, though not of my mother. And is that like saying, well, she is my sister because she's my father-in-law's daughter? What? He's just muddling the pot, right? Just stirring it up, making it confusing. Not through my mind, because she is my wife. Yeah, see? So the daughter of, though not of my mother, and she became my wife. And when God had me wander from my father's household, I said to her, this is how you can show your love to me. Everywhere we go, say of me, he is my brother. He's saying, if you really love me, you'll lie for me and tell everybody I'm your brother. Then Amalek brought sheep and cattle and male and female slaves and gave them to Abraham and returned Sarah, his wife, to him. And Amalek said, my land is before you. Live wherever you like. You know, was this one of those things where he was a king, so he's like, I got to do something kingly here. So I'm going to give you this and that and this and that and the other thing, all these things. That's exactly what Egypt did to him too, right? Gave him a bunch of cattle and stuff and land. Like, here you go, here you go, here you go. It's like not a bribe, but penance, I guess. Maybe that's where the church kind of got the penance from. I don't know. But anyways, that's an interesting thought, though. The church might have gotten penance idea from this. And back in the... Never mind. That's a history lesson. Let's see. Wherever you like. To Sarah, he said, I'm giving you your brother. I know how I would have said that. I mean, like, as a king, he probably said, I am giving your brother 1,000 shekels of silver. This is to cover the offense against you before all who are with you. You are completely vindicated. 1,000 shekels, right? I think I would have been like, I'm giving your brother 1,000 shekels. You're vindicated. I'd be pissed. Then Abraham said to God, Then Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Amalek. Oh, man. I just squished a book in my Bible. His little juicy guts got all over in it. Poor little guy. I didn't even see what he was. Okay, so anyways. That's why it's an outdoor Bible, folks. We'll get a little stain here and there. Okay. When Amalek prayed, God healed When Abraham prayed to God, God healed Amalek, his wife, and his slave girls, so they could have children again. For the Lord closed up the womb in Amalek's household because of Abraham's wife Sarah. So he closed up their wombs. How long was Sarah with him? Dear Lord. So he closed up all their wombs. Maybe it was like even before then. I don't know. So they didn't have, maybe that's why Amalek pulled her to be his wife. Wanted her to be his wife so he could have children. Makes sense, right? Wow. That's pretty crazy, right? Was that all of 20? I think I was done. Anyways, I hope you all have a great day today. Oh, 20. Yep, that was the end of it. Sorry. Have a great day wherever you're at, whenever you're at. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May His face shine upon you. And may, wherever you're at, make sure you don't forget to read Proverbs. Whatever day today is, read that chapter in Proverbs. That's your homework. And focus on God, today when you're at work. Think about the story you heard today. Think about how do you relate it to your life, Who would you want to be in that story? Would you want to be Sarah? Would you want to be Abraham? Would you want to, Amalek? And think about it in terms of like, how would you teach that story? How would you convey that story at the campfire? You're at a campfire and you're going to tell everybody about this cool story and bam, that's another way to help mow on it, to help meditate on it. That's what we're supposed to do, meditate on God's Word. Let it soften our hearts, let it get into us, help us to understand Him and see how He communicates to other people. He obviously communicates physically, right? He's been to Abraham, physically shown up at his doorstep, ate bread with him, speaks to us in his dreams, like Amalek had. Amalek had bad dreams, right? Or dreamt about the Lord, and the Lord talked to him there. Sometimes it's feeling, sometimes emotion. You know, I've driven home many a times, and then all of a sudden I just turn a different way, and I veer off my course. I don't even realize I do it, and I keep driving. And I'm like, oh, well, I know how to get home from here, but why did I take this road? And I take the road. Come to find out, it was a major accident on the freeway. I either avoided it because of God, or God prevented me from being in that accident. Either way, I thank Him for it and continue on my day. You know, not everything's an inconvenience. Sometimes things are given to us because it protects us, it saves us. So keep that in the back of your mind too. Anyways, love you guys. Hope all is well. You know, keep praying, keep reading, keep joining. Don't forget to leave comments, suggestions. We're still giving away a Starbucks gift card. Don't forget your Proverbs. Don't forget to try to start reading, and try to be a good neighbor to somebody. Give somebody some love today. All right? All right. Have a great day.